You know what the scam with Afcon is?
Yeah.
So I was reading, it was either yesterday or 2 days before, right? That I think on the 14th of Jan, Man United have a game against Newcastle or Liverpool.
Yeah, I can check.
Or something like that.
Let me bring it up. Manchester United's next game is Newcastle, I believe. So that's
On the 14th of Jan.
fixtures. 14
There's
Jan
FA as
is,
well there.
Oh, it's Spurs.
It's Wigan with FA.
Oh, sorry,
at home.
Spurs.
Okay.
Right? Cameroon's first game of the Afcon is on the 16th. And Onana is going to be playing for Man United against Spurs.
Of course, he did ask for an extension, didn't he?
No.
Yes, he did. Onana
That-
asked that he join them a bit later. He
Even
did.
It's not
it-
later.
pleaded.
That's very late to join the
Yeah.
squad.
Exactly.
No, but from
After the game is flying out
Basically.
to Ivory Coast,
no, man. Then are you not confusing the game? Because from what I read, he's gonna play the Wigan game for United.
Yeah, the 14th of Jan,
the
because
14th of
this
Jan,
weekend is
Afcon
FA Cup.
It's on the 13th.
Afcon starts on the 13th. Cameroon's first game.
Man
is
United
on the
are out of
16th.
FA Cup, so they're not playing this weekend. So
So you guys are only fighting for the league.
fighting for what?
Their lives.
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
more like it.
That was my comeback. But like it's again that thing. Like you had the PSL finishing on the 31st of December with the Cape Town derby that happened, Spurs and City, right? When did Bafana go to camp? How much time do they have to actually assemble, get, and be ready for the tournament? Get enough 1 or 2 friendly games. Hell, even if they play Venda FC, it's fine.
And you can't even discuss it as like a goal.
Or Chiefs.
You can't even discuss it and say a goalkeeper is not important to join the squad early, whatever. He's an outfield player.
Yes.
He's practically an outfield player. They go the lot of the play from the back comes through him. So it is important for him to join the squad earlier. So it's not fair from Manchester United or him on his continental team. And Man United have reserve goalkeepers to play against Spurs. It's fine.
And then we must also give credit to, for a change, ne? For a change, ne?
To whom?
Can we give credit to the South African national broadcaster?
Oh,
They are
yeah,
going
yeah.
to show us all Afcon games, ne? And Renbeck is Renbecking. It's fishering, it's Bram fishering.
But can we then, just before we
But
go
going
to
into that,
congratulating the SABC, can we talk about how multi-choice, or is it DSTV in this case?
Multi-choice.
And
Super
how
Sport.
they were able to just, at the final whistle, then tell people that, oh, by the way.
I think they were probably negotiating. I think it was a very business thing.
Yes, precisely.
And they were like, listen, the rights will cost a certain amount for us. There's other broadcasters around the continent because SuperSport buy rights probably for multiple countries, not just, it's not worth it for them to
It is
buy
the
only
biggest
for South Africa.
pay-to-air in
S-
on the continent.
Yeah, so SABC paid for the rights for South Africa only, and then local broadcasters around the rest of the continent paid for the rights in their countries. And I don't think SuperSport were interested in having rights for South Africa only. They would have wanted the continental rights, and that would have been more expensive. So they
So-
probably
Well, okay.
So backstory is
I have 3 reasons, but yes, continue, Len.
real Give Real G says Venda FC would have trapped Bafana.
Wow.
If it was a boxing match, yes.
Yes,
but
Len?
props to SABC.
No,
like you
no,
said.
big ups to SABC. So here's the thing, right? There's a broadcaster from Togo. I think they're called New World
Those
TV,
are the guys, New World TV.
right?
They secured
So
the rights. Yeah.
No. They are a KEF broadcast partner. They are the Lagarde, what was it called? Lagarde something that KEF had a deal with before.
They had a deal. Okay, so it says here, New World TV secured both free-to-air and paid TV rights for the major competition across sub-Saharan Africa and in multiple languages in the Togo-based satellite television, like you've mentioned. CAF agreed a 2-year deal, reportedly worth 80 million USD, with a Pan-African broadcaster for the free-to-air and the local media.
So sub-Saharan is from where to where? Those who did geography at school.
Angola, Mozambique,
Below
South
below the
Africa.
equator.
Okay, then what happens
No,
above
that's
the
central
equator?
though.
I'm saying below.
Okay,
No,
yeah.
what happens above the equator?
But they born.
So Nigeria is not gonna watch Nigeria get trapped by
But
Ivory
they
Coast.
probably have their own. Do they not have their own
No.
rights?
Well, if-
then they'll have to figure it out. Or then
if there's Nigerian TV, I don't know what
They
the
don't have
broadcaster
rights,
is.
yeah.
They probably would have to buy from
DS?
DSTV.
Oh, from
does
New
not-
World, yes.
Because DSTV is prominent in Nigeria.
Yeah, they have DSTV in Nigeria.
So
But
maybe
out
it's a
there-
competition issue.
But remember, there are other countries that does not have DSTV, so which means they're also going to be purchasing directly from the main source.
So it depends. So there are two separate rights. Because rights, I don't know if New World has bundled their rights or they have unbundled them. So if they are bundled, it means when you buy pay TV,
Yeah.
you can have exclusivity, and then you decide to sell to free to air and then to pay television, which is what SuperSport has been doing for a while. Right?
yes. Yes, sorry.
So now I suspect, I could be wrong, SABC were able to negotiate free to air directly with New World TV and they got free to air.
Yes. And just by the way, something quite interesting. It is not the first time that SuperSport has not been able to get the rights for Afcon. Back in
Champions League,
2019.
remember?
Yes. The same thing in CAF happened in
COVID.
2019.
The final.
Yeah, they were not able to
I think
get
we
the
watched
rights.
it on YouTube.
No, they acquired it at the last minute. But also it's a case of
And they cancelled the last minute, friend, with the French agency, Lagarde, the one you were talking
Yes.
about. Yes.
Okay, so this has been the ONSIDE Business Show teaching you all about broadcast rights and things. Now we return to ONSIDE ZA, the football show, brought to you by Betway, where you get way more. The groups for the Afcon. Group A, Ivory Coast, Equatorial Guinea, Guinea-Bissau, Nigeria. Obviously, Ivory Coast favorites for that group.
no,
Superstar.
Nigeria for me is.
Nigeria.
Yeah.
Look,
So
I mean,
those two outs of the group stages, they'll go through.
they will definitely. Nigeria and
Yeah, but
Ivory Coast are
Equatorial
going
Guinea
through.
ne? And Guinea-Bissau, didn't they win something at the CAF Awards in December?
I'll tell you.
Guinea-Bissau do not play games with, these.
Is that the group of death for Afcon?
For me, at the ish.
Ah,
No,
there's
I think
that,
Group B is. I think Group B is the group of death, by virtue of having Egypt, Ghana, and Cape Verde.
Yeah, because Cape Verde are not pushovers, eh?
Yes.
So that's an interesting one. And then there's, so as you look up those stats for Guinea-Bissau and Equatorial Guinea, that is Group B, Cape Verde, Egypt, Ghana, and Mozambique. Mozambique, real dark horses. They're going to struggle to get out of that one.
They're not gonna get out of that one. Not a chance.
Not a
Marco.
chance.
They can cross over to the.
Len, stop it.
Okay, so
Group C, Cameroon, Gambia, Guinea, and Senegal.
see Guinea, Senegal, ne?
Hey, but that's
And
also
Cameroon.
a tough one,
It's
eh?
also a tough one.
Ish.
Shows you how tough the Afcon overall is.
That's a West African affair right there.
But I scheme on paper,
Yeah.
ne? On paper, you'd say Senegal and Cameroon. But I think Guinea and Senegal will actually make the 16s. But also remember,
Historically, Cameroon and Senegal, in terms of the history of the nation's performances in World Cups and in Afcons and stuff, you would back them, right?
no, fair.
They're
So-
football nations historically.
No, true, but also, if you look at it, it's a case of a Guinea can also get out of this group because with the Afcon and the way it's set up, there's also a third.
Oh yes,
a third place best finisher.
Yeah.
That will go. Oh, but okay.
May I also
3 weeks,
talk
3
about-
weeks, 3 weeks, 3 weeks,
Okay,
3 weeks.
Now, which is something.
Sethi, what did you find, darling?
Yes, I'm still looking for what Guinea-Bissau won, but something else that I would just want to just throw in there. This one is coming from CAF. It says that the prize money for CAF has now increased by 40%. Right? So that would mean that the Total Energies Afcon Cote d'Ivoire 2023 will now get Total Energies will now get a USD 4 million. That's equivalent to 75 million South African rands. Each of the two semi-finals.
That's Sundowns.
No, AFL, Opel, Sundowns, they got...
76, 75. It was the same.
No, man, I'm sorry. Number one wins 7 million. My bad.
Oh.
My bad. I'm sorry. I
$7
take that
million?
back. 7 million US, that's 128
Okay.
million. And the runners up are the ones that get 4 million, like Sundown 75 million. And each of the two
you guys
semi-finalists
guess
will
who's doing
receive
this?
2.5.
Denny Jordan.
Safa.
That's why I love you, Super Sub. I missed you.
Yes, and then the two semi-finalists will receive 2.5 US, that's 46 million, and each of the 4 quarter-finalists will receive 1.3 mil, that is 23.
And then last 16, what do you get?
Nothing.
I just want to see how much
golden
Bafana is going to
handshake.
get.
Participation
golden
fee.
handshake.
Congratulations.
It's like, thank you for coming.
Like
Thank
medals,
you.
you
Thank
guys.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
Group D, Algeria, Angola, Burkina Faso, and Mauritania. That seems to be the easiest group so far, hey?
For Algeria
I mean,
to come out
for
of it.
Algeria, they're the strongest there by far. Angola, not pushover, but not strong like some of the
Yeah,
other
and
teams.
they haven't been great in the past years, you know. So
I'm not seeing anything from Guinea-Bissau when it comes to the Afcon.
I love what Lwalwa Ntunzela is saying. It's like South Africa is going to the Afcon for sightseeing.
wow. In Ivory Coast.
Can we have some faith in Bafana?
Hey, guys,
we have
where's
a
the
couple of days
positivity,
remaining,
yeah?
guys. Let's have some
No,
faith.
Marco,
in
you
Bafana.
set the tone.
Yo,
Safa would misplace
so
the
much
prize money.
negativity.
Okay, cool.
Thanks, Gift. Safa would misplace the prize money.
Let's set the tone here. Ne? How far do you think Bafana is going to finish? Or how far do you think they're going to go?
Group stages.
Past Mali, Namibia, Tunisia.
How far do you think they're going to go, Marco?
Hey, I can be hopeful and say round
Marco,
of 16. Be honest.
Be honest.
I think that South Africa, Bafana, will get enough points to progress from the group stages as one of the best third place finishers.
Shit.
How far do you think they're going to finish?
Round 16.
Okay, thank you. I don't even have to say your name.
Yeah, quarterfinals.
That's nice, my friend. Thank you for that. We need that.
Quarterfinals.
I think we're going to finish in the semi-finals.
Okay, who's going to finish top of the group? Tunisia? Mali?
No,
Namibia?
South Africa's going to
South
finish
Africa?
top of the group.
South Africa's going to finish top
Yes.
of the group.
We're going to
ahead
beat-
of Tunisia and Mali.
We're going to beat Mali, draw Tunisia, and beat Namibia.
Okay. Mali, very physical side.
Namibia. Okay.
Can
I think we're
Bafana
gonna-
handle the
I think-
physicality?
At most, I think we're gonna finish second here in this group.
Behind Tunisia.
No, behind Mali.
So Mali is going to lead.
Tunisia's
So Tunisia is going
the
to be third.
Tunisia is the highest ranked team in the group
Yeah.
for the FIFA rankings.
We never really struggle with Tunisia.
We've got 80% of our team is Sundowns, and Sundowns does very well with North African teams.
That's
Okay.
very
So we
that's a
should be
very
fine.
fair point.
That's a
Should
very
be fine.
strategic move also from Bruce. If that's
Who did
that's what
Philemon
he was
Masinga
taking.
score the goal against Len? That's long range in.
It was against the DRC when we